Hello Internet! And today we got Soldier Zero Anby looking gorgeous. And today we have another early access showcase. So do know that everything's here for the creator experience as usual. And without further ado, let's just check out the stats. These are all it is. And here are all the text as well. We got a core skill, we got chain attack, we got special attack, and yeah, TLDR. It's really not that tough to understand what she can do. There's really not too much text, but it does require you to know what you're doing though. Otherwise, we'll just be spamming basics. Here we got her weapon. We got Severe Innocence, and yeah, it's a really good weapon for her. You get a lot of crit damage here, right? And you know, it has something to do with Aftershock, which is like a new tech in this game. These are the individual pieces for the drive disc, and you'll notice the new set as well. It's designed for Anby. We got Shadow Harmony. It's for Aftershocks. It's perfect for her. And not to mention, we got this other character, which is the only other character right now that has anything to do with Aftershocks available, right? We got Pulchra. These are the stats that you're going to take a look at. She's mainly an impact character since, you know, she stuns. In terms of the skill, this is what she can do. Here's the core skill. Here's the chain attack. She's also one of the more simple characters. She just gets on field, she does her thing, and she swaps out. It's kind of just it. She has a whole like Aftershock mechanic that I'll show you later though. And of course, we got a new box cutter weapon for her. This is designed for her as well. Here are all the individual drive disc, and we're gonna use Shadow Harmony 2 for you because you are an Aftershock character. And I mean, look at you. I want her to be my pet. Now, to first show the basics of these two new characters, we're gonna show Anby right here. The entire gist of how you want to play Anby is simply this. The moment I hit someone with a basic, you'll see this new symbol appearing on the middle of the enemy, and the more you hit them with your basic attacks, you can see the blue bar starting to light up. And when we hit one of the edges, it's gonna light up the whole edge right here, as you can see, right? It's really clear. And if you keep on attacking them, you'll eventually max out all 3 stacks, and the moment all 3 is maxed, it's gonna glow like this. Every stack is basically named White Thunder, and if you have 1 stack of White Thunder and use your E right now, even without energy, it's gonna spend a White Thunder to trigger an extra instance of attack. And if you can keep on doing it and spend 3 of them, you're gonna trigger even more damage, right? How do you quickly max the White Thunder stacks? You can either attack the enemy constantly or just hold your X special attack right now. Boom. So as you can see, I did that. There we go. We got max all 3, and I just gotta spam my E now. Boom. And that is the maximum of damage that she can do. That's her combo. Compared with this entire shenanigan, you got Pulchra. Now, the main deal with Pulchra is pretty simple. You want to activate almost anything on her kid, and she'll get into the Hunter's Gate state. During this state, Aftershock damage against the enemies are all increased by 30% for a whole team. That is going to help Anby a bunch. That's why Pulchra is great here. And Pulchra herself has quite a lot of Aftershock damage as well. The focus will be on these 6 dots right here below her icon. These are the instances of Aftershock damage that she can do. The way you trigger it is pretty simple. You're going to come in with her either through chain attack or whatever, but in this case, I'm just going to use an X special attack, so let's go and do that. Boom. It does a decent chunk of days for sure. It doesn't show right here, but it's a decent chunk. After we finish doing this, we're in Hunter's Gate. We're going to swap out to our ally, and check this out, right? Pulchra has the increased days effect, and because of it, we also do more Aftershock damage. So that's not only going to benefit Anby, it's also going to benefit Pulchra, because here's how you trigger Pulchra's Aftershock. Now with Anby, I'm going to hold my X special attack right here. Boom. You're going to notice there's something that appeared on screen. We see Pulchra rushing to the side, and 1 stack of this bar here is gone. That is the Aftershock damage from Pulchra. If your ally uses your X special attack or special attack, it activates Pulchra's Aftershock damage, which can trigger up to 6 times right here. After you did 1 special attack or X special attack, you can just simply spam any attacks. Pulchra will appear again. Boom, there we go. So the first one needs to be something heavy, right? And then the rest you can just do whatever it is. You can also do the special attack from Anby, and that is how you get like a realistic combo of Anby with Pulchra. Now that we use all of Pulchra's hit, we're gonna come back to Pulchra, use our X special attack again, and this time we're gonna go to Anby now and show you what the standard combo looks like. We're gonna hold our E and then just spam E 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see Pulchra just appearing every time I hit them. Now that we've finished 6 stacks, go back to Pulchra and then, you know, do the same thing again, right? It's really easy to use. You can trigger all of that, not just needing to use the X special attack. You can also simply use your ult or chain attack. There's a lot of ways to proc her. With all that said, it is time for us to showcase the team versus level 70 enemies. And the best team you might have already guessed will be a duo of Pulchra and Soldier Zero plus Ashriel or someone like Caesar. Now, Ashriel is good because you don't have to think that much. Ashriel just doesn't appear on field, and you just need Pulchra and Soldier Zero to do the rest. With Caesar, it's better because you get 2 Sons of Caledons with Pulchra as well. That way you can use like a different bamboo, all that good stuff. But the problem with using Caesar, you gotta keep in mind Pulchra has to maximize her Aftershock effects and then go to Caesar. It's a little bit more complicated, but you know, you can get used to it. Or just use Ashriel and forget about everything. Yep, allow me to murder stage 1 and we'll have some showcase going on. And here we'll fight against level of 70 enemies, and I won't lie, this is one of the most confusing things that you're gonna see because everything's gonna happen at the same time. So I won't even break down everything too well. I'll just like mainly show you how the fight looks like. We're gonna come in with an E right here. Go to Pulchra. Use my special attack into Anby. This is where I just hold my special attack. Trigger Pulchra's aftershock effects like so. We can, you know, break them as well since I'm a stun character. It happens quite quickly, right? So let's go back to Anby. We're gonna finish off the final mob here. Should not be an issue. Boom, done. Now we're fighting this boss, which all we gotta do now is to just trigger the chain attack. Boom. Now we have 6 fall attacks. Go back to Anby. Hold my E. Hold my E now. There we go. And then spam each, right? Every time I spam, we do get a friggin' aftershock attack from Pulchra. That is how this team plays. And yeah, it does feel quite good. You're gonna have everything just happen for you, right? Let me just focus up though. I have 3 max white thunder, so let's go ahead and spend all of them. I'm gonna use my ult as well, and then into 3 white thunder procs again, right? Let me just go ahead and do that. Boom, boom, boom. Go back to Pulchra now. I have my ult. Let's go and use that. This is where I can get my 6 aftershock effects again. Go back to Anby, charge my E, go with my 3 white thunder procs, and then just go ham on you. Pulchra is on field as well. Trigger my gosh darn chain attack again. And yep, that is how the game plays. It is insanely fast paced. Like, so many things is happening. So yeah, not much I can really do in terms of just commentating like perfectly, but hey, I'll try my best. Here we're at the max white thunder. Let's go and use my E right there. Pulchra appears. Pulchra is almost done, and we're gonna swap out of Pulchra as soon as we're done. Swap out of Pulchra, use my E right here, go back to Anby, and now we hold our special attack, get 3 stacks of white thunder, get Pulchra out again with all of those aftershock effects, right? So that is how the team plays. It is just insane, the other things that's happening. But yeah, just repeat this entire cycle. The moment you get 3 white thunder, go ahead and use that. Boom, boom, boom. Pulchra should appear that way. And yeah, with this team, I won't even lie, I feel like I'm over swapping a little bit. Like, I'm just swapping way too much. And at some point, I feel like Pulchra hasn't even finished her 6 aftershock effects. And that clear was slightly over a minute. And that is a showcase of Anby with the help of Pulchra and AFTERSHOCK as well. You can certainly use Caesar. I think that's going to be somewhat better, but you also have to keep in mind to maximize Pulchra. That will be the secret with this team. You want to maximize her aftershocks, make sure all 6 is spent, and then get her 6 back, use it again, so she's kind of just always on field. If you can do that, dude, the amount of damage these two can do in tandem is pretty dang insane. However, is this team perfect though? Certainly not. It's not the final form of what an Anby team can do at all, but this is like a visage of what it can do. I said the word visage. How do I even think of that word? Should you be pulling Anby though? In my opinion, absolutely. For one simple reason. This is a new type of like niche of a team. You got aftershocks, right? It's where allies come in field and attack with you along with like extra follow-up attacks, kind of. That's what I understand from aftershocks. That seems to be a new idea being introduced in Zenless Zone 0. So yeah, with the new direction, in my personal experience, it is the most fun when you get the new stuff, right? It's what the developers are focusing on. So they want you to have fun. They're gonna design stuff that's fun for you, and Anby is the damage dealer in a really fun new niche right here. At least that's what I think. Do you really need her to survive though? Of course not. You can beat endgame a lot easier with a lot more other options for sure. But hey, it is a new type of way to play the game, and I personally find it quite enjoyable to see a lot of fast-paced action on the field. So me personally, I would suggest going for her anyway, because it is the shiny object. It is the spotlight right now. We got aftershocks. That'll be all for my showcase though. Hope you guys enjoyed, and good luck for pulling for her. And take care.